It's Wednesday, January 17th, 2018. This is WSN News. I am Mr. Anderson, the voice of WrittenSiNs, and we're going to spend some time seeing what happened today on Wednesday, not Thursday, as the graphic shows. It's actually the wrong graphic, which we'll fix right now. We're talking about all the top stories today in the WSN News Brief. And we're going to put Wednesday's sign up here so we all know what day we're talking about. And then we're going to move on. Don't you hate that when you get the wrong day? All right. So here we are. Right days put on. Let's get this going. So let's check out what happened today. We have Kickstarter Talk, Issue 3, a new group of projects. We went through all that just a little while ago, and we had a lot of talking about the different projects that are live. We had a great creative process, which we were talking about how you're using Facebook the wrong way and how it's changing. And we got to talk about Victoria Black on Kickstarter. Here's a throwback thread, which is interesting, for J.R. Blanton, who we haven't heard a lot from this year yet, but I'm assuming we're going to hear a lot more, and we look forward to covering him more. The dreaded Dinosaur Man is now on Webtoons and is waiting for your fandom. It is really good from what I've seen. I can't wait to it actually to become a comic book, and we can promote, and I can do a review of it. Goodbye, Megastore. Hello, Indie Comics Preview Catalog. That's right. If you have a comic book that you want in our Indie Comic Previews catalog, let us know today by sending us an email at WrittenSiNs@yahoo.com in our comments section below in the thread itself, or by just reaching out to me on Facebook. That's Rob Anderson, ANDERSIN for Sin. Throwback thread, the creative process. This was a creative process. I don't know what that is. We'll take a quick look at it. We got some cool art to check out tonight. Throwback thread, the TBC Cherry Pop Friday. We're going to find out about that. And WSN News was for yesterday, January. So we don't need to go into that, but we're going to take a look at this throwback thread, which was the creative process of, this is just some cool stuff. This was like back in the day, we used to actually put this together from different creative processes. This is how early on this was when we were first starting some creative process. And wow, this is like the beginnings of the creative process right here. There was a bunch of things that we all put together, and I think I'll read this off maybe on creative process tomorrow. I think this might be something cool to say out loud. Some good advice from the creative process for tomorrow, so stay tuned on that. Check out this fan art from Yancey Voges from a galaxy far, far away. Kind of nailed it, man. That's impressive, Yancey. You got me impressed. Check it out and visit his page. Oh, Cosviewed from Tampa Bay Comic Con, TBCC, Cherry Pop Friday. We used to always put on our site the first picture that we took when we were just there as a news organization, but now I'm tabling a lot of time. I don't have time to necessarily do that, so we haven't done a Cherry Pop in a while. Plus, someone had found it offensive, so... And even though it was a joke, I could see how it was taken offensive. Remember, when you're posting things, you also have to worry about offending someone. Luckily, this is a throwback thread, so we're just looking at a rerun. We no longer do that going forward, so don't send angry email this time. We've learned our lesson from saying Cherry Pop. And then the news from yesterday. Wasn't a lot on the site, so we did a lot of videos today, so that was kind of cool. We're going to check out what's going on social media today. Remember, tomorrow is our last day of the show for WSN News. We're on a 4-day schedule. So if you have any information news you wanted out this week, make sure to reach out to me tonight and get it to me by tomorrow so I can put it on the program. We had the video. Milestone bonuses are being reached by Gary Scott Betty, which, by the way, Gary has his own music. So cool for his Kickstarter. I thought that was so creative. That's badass. Craig Teller has given us some information about Woohoo Morris and some ongoing a Woohoo Morris spin-off story, The Turning. So check that out. And we changed our name to the appropriate name, which we had an error in that we didn't get to do. And then yesterday, for those who don't know, was a mixed match for WWE. They're just having mixed gender matches where guy versus girl, girl versus guy, and you have to be the same gender to wrestle in the ring. So for wrestling fans, I posted it in there because it was interesting. All right, let's see. I have no restrictions, which is always good. As you guys can see, sometimes I get them for sharing, but like we talked about the creative process today, where I've implemented new things that seem to be working really well so far this year. So here we are live on WSN News, Meta, right? You guys can see what we're doing right now. Stay tuned for more information on Kashi. I don't know if this means it's officially live. And if it is, this is breaking news. And if it, it is breaking news. Here we go. It is live. So it missed our Kickstarter talk, but we'll be able to watch it now. And I know Marcel Dupree never uses.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Kickstarter to print the first issue of Kasai the Homecoming. My name is Madeline Holly Rosing. I'm the writer. And some of you may know me from my own comic, Boston Metaphysical Society. But today we're going to talk about Kasai. It's based in a world where superheroes exist, and some of them have become pro wrestlers for the Super Fighting Championship. Kasai is one of them, but she's a half-human, half-fire demon who has some pretty kick-ass abilities. The story is about how Kasai returns home to Kyoto to find her estranged demigod father has broken his promise to his sister, the goddess of water, never to fight again. Though Kasai begs him to stop, he refuses, and his sister exacts her revenge by kidnapping him. Now Kasai must face her own fears to rescue a father who once abandoned her. It's a father-daughter story. Now, I'm really psyched about writing this because this is my first superhero comic, so this has been a lot of fun. Alessandro Mercolo is on board as the artist, with Marco Pagnato coloring and Brant Fowler on the lettering. And they are just doing an outstanding job. So please check out the sample pages on the Kickstarter homepage. Pledge today, and I thank you in advance for your support. Go Bruins. Bye-bye.
All right, guys, that was breaking news. We didn't expect that. That's on Kickstarter now. I'm definitely in. Madeline Holly Rosing is definitely a creator that's on my radar, someone who I watch, and I'm always looking for new content from her. So this looks fantastic. This is the first time I'm seeing it. So you guys are looking at it for the first time with me. I've seen some of these art in the past as being asked for an opinion. But this is really, really cool. I'm digging it. I love the fact that you guys can get some awesome backer rewards. Check it out now, and we're gonna keep on keeping on. But we're definitely gonna add this to the site sometime tonight. So look forward to that, and it'll definitely be on Kickstarter Talk next week. Austin Allen Hamble has said and got on record, and he's asked me if we could do a Spoken Sins. We're going to try to get that done this weekend. So look forward to that, Spoken Sins. Impress me with your art. I was sad to see not a lot of art added just yet, but still early. Let's hope we get some more. Tell me about what you're working on right now. We had a little bit of stuff going on, and that's it. It's kind of a slow day. It's Wednesday. It's hump day. It's to be expected. So we're going to go over our, as we always do it, our week in indie comics. This is our chance to look at everything going on in the indie comic network that's affecting this current week. All the things that are live and continuing, including the Comic-Con Highway, which you guys can watch the video and hear about all the different sites to go to. And spoilers, you can find Davy Jones in Texas, Victoria, at the Texas Victoria Comic-Con. So Davey will be there, and this is his billboard sign for it. Check it out. Remember, supporting a Kickstarter only takes a single dollar. $1 show supports, attracts attention, helps fund projects, supports indie creators, and helps create new worlds. You can check our video out for The Last Rites right here, which gives you in-depth information on all the Kickstarters. And after this program goes off the air, we'll add in the regular Kickstarter talk, which if you're on your PC, you can always see on the side here, which they have all been updated at this point. And if you are on your phone, our videos are all the way at the bottom. Just scroll down to the bottom of the webpage. Metzger and Pozlak, Villain number 2 has officially funded. This is the last time, sadly, we're going to talk about them in a Kickstarter format. But the good news is they have blasted off of Kickstarter. They have successfully funded. Let's take a look at that beautiful blasting off message for the team. This was a good one to watch, and 45 backers raised $1,000, so that's awesome. Congratulations to WSN. Congratulations to both Metzger and Pozlak for your amazing book and making it come to life. The globalist superhumans now control the UN and with it the world. They are entering their last 2 days. Be kind, share it, talk about it, tell people why you're excited about it and why you backed it. Victoria Black needs a little bit of room to go. It's got some time. Help it out. Talk it up. Tell them how great Bradley Golden is and show off why Victoria Black is the world's most dangerous assassin. Autism awareness is about education and acceptance, educating the public about acceptance of special needs children and their value. Most autistic children and adults don't communicate or socialize the way typical individuals do. Autism awareness, R4AU, attempts to break the barrier and help kids connect. They need a voice, and we give them that voice. They are our future. Please support the Autistic Jedi and R4AU and help them get to DragonCon 2018 by buying a patch today. And speaking of Madeline Holly Rosing, not only is she an amazing Kickstarter, on Kickstarter right now with an amazing project called Kashi, but she is also an author of the book Kickstarter for the Independent Creator, a practical and informative guide to crowdfunding, which you can get today on Amazon, and you'll thank me for being able to have it and read it. It'll teach you so much if you're looking to do a Kickstarter. Extreme Championship Tournament Most Wanted is a high-quality artistic graphic novel anthology based within the XCT universe. James vs. the New World Order is a post-apocalyptic action comedy set in an ambiguous, not-so-distant future. Seed Seekers is all about bringing you into the fold and helping you be part of Seed Seekers. Join it today. Life in Space is a comic anthology created in 100 days by the challenge set down by Kevin Cross. The genius Lenny Poffo, the wrestling smartest man, now is going to tell you his secrets in his own autobiography comic book. Back it today. Sword Theory is 15 years in the making, well, 12 years in the making, and is a fantasy tale of self-discovery and revenge as a young man perfects the art of the sword. His name is Montayo. No, I'm just kidding. It's not. It's not. But it looks fantastic. I love the art. The story looks very well put together. I'm in. Zombie Zen, an uncanny solution horror graphic novel. A living head in a bucket must convince humanity the only solution to the zombie apocalypse lies within his own chaotic mind. The ominous adventures of Poppy and Poe, a gothic girl, circus tightrope walker, and her demonic monkey take on killer clowns. And of course, Kasai is also part of the countdown now, and every night we're going to be talking about this amazing Kickstarter. We might actually take the picture off of that right there. That's a beautiful picture right there, and do that as the way that we show it every night. Check out The Veteran's Wife and see how you can support our veterans today. The Veteran's Wife is found on Facebook. And thank you to all the veterans. We truly appreciate your service. We would like to take the time to give an extra special thanks to the veterans who do not want to be recognized. The silent stoic veterans, for the horrors that they have seen haunt them, and they want nothing less than to be left alone often and to not be thanked for what they've done. They don't put it out there for the world to know. They don't express their stories, for they are truly struggling for a new battle within their own mind back here at home. We all want you to know that you're not alone. You are loved and appreciated. Every sacrifice you've made is appreciated. You will always be our heroes, even if you refuse the title. Check out The Veteran's Wife on Facebook and find out how you can support veterans today. That has been WSN News for January 17th, 2018, Wednesday. My name is Mr. Anderson, and I look forward to talking to you about new sins as soon as possible.